It's late, but I had just got done with this rabbit hole on the case of Kylee Monteiro. Kylee Monteiro is out of Rehoboth, Massachusetts, and I am in Massachusetts as well, so this is pretty close to home. After watching so many videos, reading, watching her social media, I need to do my part to spread awareness because this case needs to go global. We need to get her name out there. We need to take this case and make it as big as the Gabby Petito case. This poor girl seems to have had a pretty rough life. She lost her mom 5 years ago, and her dad appears to be deceased as well. She just graduated, and she's 11, now probably 12 weeks pregnant. And it's just terrifying. I don't have a good feeling about this case, and let me tell you why. Her boyfriend, his name is Greg Groom. I think they met back in maybe May or April. She moved in with him from her aunt's house after she graduated. And she obviously was pregnant. And from what I hear, she found out just a week ago she was pregnant, around the time she went missing. It's also rumored by very close friends of hers that he was cheating on her with her best friend. Again, from her TikToks and just, knowing that she lost her mom and dad, she just seemed to have a really rough life. And she seems like the sweetest soul. And from what her sisters say, she's not very, worldly. She would have a hard time being out on her own. This is completely out of character for her to just go silent. She's on social media a lot and also always in contact with somebody that she's family, friends, whatever. So she was I hope I get this right, on August 6th, she was verbally, she was on the phone with somebody. But on August 7th, she texted out a text to a friend saying something didn't feel right and she didn't feel safe. That was the last time anyone heard from her. The friend did try to reply back, offering to pick her up. It just went silent after that. And that's it. So she had been staying in a homeless shelter for pregnant women. Why? Because there was a lot of DV rumored in the relationship with Greg Groom. Sorry. And so they had broken up and she was staying at this homeless shelter, which is also rumored that she was kicked out of recently because she was at the hospital for bleeding and she didn't make the mandatory morning meeting and they kicked her out. That seems pretty harsh when you're dealing with pregnant women, in my opinion. But, I mean, especially if she's at the hospital. Ugh, don't get me started on that. So she was heading to the boyfriend's or ex-boyfriend's house to talk to him, talk about their relationship, the future with the baby, and to gather her belongings, or what was left of her belongings. And that was the last time she was seen, was on County Road in Rehoboth, Massachusetts. So the Greg ex-boyfriend, lives on 27 acres with his grandparents. He has since shut down all the social medias. Now, I guess what happened was he actually called the police that Friday and reported her missing, saying he woke up and she wasn't there. The police notified the sisters, who then filled out a missing persons report. So that's kind of the gist of the story. Now, we've seen her sisters on the news and kind of all over social media. Where's Greg? Whether they broke up or not, she's pregnant with his child. It's still someone he was very close with in the midst of a breakup. This wasn't like an old girlfriend. This was very current and pregnant. Why isn't he searching? Why isn't he on social media, pleading for her? Why isn't he? Oh, so in the sister's interview, they say about him, they say, we don't know how he feels, but we're sure he's very concerned because he has a missing child out there. Why doesn't his sisters know how he feels? Not his sister's fault. I'm just saying he should be so caught up in this with them that they should know how he feels. Red flags all over the place. I watch a lot of true crime. I follow a lot of cases, and this is making me sick to my stomach. This poor girl, like I said, has had a rough life, it seems. And she seems just very sweet, young, and innocent. And I don't have a good feeling about this. I'm not sure why the police haven't searched the property. I don't know whether they've not been allowed to or they can't get a warrant. I can't imagine why they couldn't get a warrant. If that's the case, I don't know. But this is the last place she was. They were in a fight. There's been DV rumored before. She's staying in a homeless shelter for pregnant women. Just a lot. So wouldn't that be enough probable cause to search the property? Just saying. What do I know? And so why isn't this guy all over, pleading for her? Just a question. And so yeah, there has been dive teams, dogs. I haven't heard anything about cadaver dogs, but definitely like scent dogs, probably drones. They've been searching. It is rumored that they were also looking in dumpsters. I don't know. That's just social media. So, yeah, I don't know, but I want to do my part in spreading awareness for Kylee Monterio. If you know anything at all, please contact the Rehoboth Police Department at 508-252-3722. There is going to be a vigil, on the 23rd of August at 7 p.m. in Rehoboth. I'm not exactly sure of the address, but I'm sure you can easily search that up. And my prayers are going out to her. Please share this. Share, even if it's not my video, anyone's video. Just get the information out there. Let's spread this like wildfire. And let's, find Kylee and bring her home. My prayers again go out to Kylee. And I will see you in the next one.